Hey, folks. My name is Tony, and I am opening up a record store here in our little Northwoods, Wisconsin town of Rhinelander. Some folks have asked me if I was going to do any sort of video series on the record store, kind of as a continuous thing when new releases come in and that sort of stuff. But also mentioned about doing some video as I am setting up the store. So I thought that'd be interesting. I hope. This is the first one. And again, my name is Tony. And we are in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and starting up a store that is going to be called Crate Diggers, Music and More. We will carry used and new vinyl, CDs, cassettes, and, kind of general music memorabilia with other stuff that you kind of would have found in record stores of old, and record stores of old being in the 80s and 90s when I grew up and was really, really into spending most of my free time in a whole bunch of record stores, different record stores down in the suburbs of Chicago. I've always been a music guy. At 14, I started my first job with a music distributor, import distributor, outside of Chicago. And since then, I've worked in distribution with a couple of record labels, retail stores. I even spent some time adjacent to radio. I'm not an on-air guy, although I have been in the past, on just a little bit. And I run the board for the Lakeland sports games here in the Northwoods. I was primarily the IT guy, graphic design, fix the toilet kind of guy. So, with local radio stations here. So I wanted to just kind of give you an overview of what we're doing. We will be opening the store hopefully September 1st. I've got a ton of stuff at the house that needs to come here to the shop. And I'll give you a little quick tour here real quick. This space is at 8 West Davenport Street, Suite E. So this is primarily offices and was really set up for offices in this building. And over time, they have rented out spaces to salons and some other kind of like service-based companies. I'm really kind of the first retail base in here. So it's a little bit of a quirky space. You don't enter directly off the street. You enter into the lobby and then into our space here. This is actually an old bank that we're in. So the space itself, I'm going to bring this out a little bit and kind of show you. This is the front door that goes out to the hallway. The main counter or sales counter will be right over here. The refrigerator, so far I brought over the refrigerator and the security system I bought. The windows here have a great visibility out onto Stevens Street. And this actual countertop and cabinets is left over from the previous folks that were in here. They, again, kind of a salon place. Sorry, the camera work isn't great. I'm not real well versed in doing video. So, but bring you over here. This is Stevens Street here. Open this up, and this is what we look out onto. Another old, and actually this was the drive up and such for Associated Bank that used to be here. And this is Stevens Street with the corner of Davenport and Stevens Street here in Rhinelander. So we'll open that up and you can kind of see what's over there. So, not a real big space, only about 400 square foot. Because it's affordable and because I'm not 100% sure how successful this is going to be, I'll be honest with you. I'm hoping it will be successful. I'm hoping that at some point I can even kind of semi-retire into this store and quit my day job. I'm a construction estimator for a local company here. And I actually really enjoy my job, my day job. So I kind of don't want to quit, and I have no intention of anytime soon. The wife will be spending a lot of time here during the day, and then I'll cover evenings, and we'll be open on Saturday, maybe Sunday, and then, by appointment. So that is kind of my quick tour. Stay tuned as I start building record bins in my garage and moving stuff over here. The next video, I will probably do a flip through of some of the initial stock we'll be carrying. Used records, and I've got a couple hundred new records that I've been purchasing through distributors and such to start stocking the store. It's going to be exciting. So I hope you hit that submit button and stick with me. Again, this is Tony. We are in Rhinelander, Wisconsin, opening up a new record store called Crate Diggers. Music and more. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.